This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're back in Battle Axe. I know I've been running Battle Axe a lot lately, but we're with Terror, he's in the Object 140, and we're on Raisin, because that's all I call this map. I am not trying to pronounce it anymore. It's just Raisin. We spawned in the south, and we are going to do what we always do on this map, which is, if I spawn in the south, I'm going right. I do not want to try to cross the field and take the castle from the left. It's generally not a good plan. But I have a spotter in Terror in the Object 140, so I'm going to try to stick to the outside of this map. I'm going to actually go to the top of the hill here first, see if anybody gets spotted early, and then make up my decision from there. As you can see, there are very few of us actually going this way. Most people go straight for the castle from the left side. And it can work, but you're at a disadvantage because the other spawn can actually get into the castle quicker. And they have cover, whereas you don't. You're coming into the castle from downhill. They are too, effectively, but they have the backside of the castle. Whereas once you get inside the walls, you've got a little bit further to drive to get to the castle. So they're in cover, you're not. So coming into the castle from the left side, generally not a good plan. However, going around the right side of the map, if you've got a spotter that can see quite a ways, is a better plan because you can see people at a distance, keep everybody within, striking distance, keep yourself out of trouble, which is the biggest thing at Tier 10. At Tier 10, you guys know that every time you make a mistake, you generally die. That's the way it works. This is the Death Star, okay? Case in point, this is the Death Star. Somebody screws up in front of this tank, they die. That's just the way, it's how it gets its name. So, that's the beauty of Tier 10 and also the curse of Tier 10. You have to be on point, and if you are not on point, you are a potato real quick. And I've done it. You guys seen me potato well, actually, you haven't seen me potato too much. But I do potato, I promise. I potato quite often, as a matter of fact. Anybody who wants to check my stats can attest to that. Though, I mean, I'm decent. I'm not terribly potato, but it has happened on occasion. Now, we have this tank destroyer defending his arty, which is not a bad plan. Oh, wait for it. Object 704, long range, and shot out. Pow! 1205, we just made him a potato. Do you see what I'm saying, though? At Tier 10, you screw up, you die. That's just the way it goes. Now, we're in the Death Star, we're keeping our distance, and I have been watching the detection zone a lot more lately. You see the dotted dashed circle, or the dotted dash circle, the dashed circle that goes around my tank? That is your detection zone. Anybody inside that zone can see you if they look at you. If they meet certain specific requirements such as view range and, you know what I mean, all that good stuff. View range, can see you, you're not in cover, not concealed, all that stuff. So, as long as that happens, if they're inside that circle, they can see you because that is the closest that somebody has to get to actually detect you. Their view range has to get within your circle, essentially. So we are just hanging back. We don't want to give everybody the idea that I'm out here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Death Star versus Death Star. 3, 2, 1, pow! 1508, 2 Paddlins in a row. Now, we didn't kill that guy. That's a shame. Somebody else just killed him. It was Terror. So, we don't want everybody to know there's a Death Star out here, because what happens when people know there's a Death Star? They stop doing things, like pulling out broadside on in front of you. So, laying at the back, waiting for your opportunity, and delivering that absolute punch to the throat, kick to the nether region. I tried to make that as family friendly as possible there, but that is how this tank can shine. Now, you've got to be careful because this tank can troll you. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to hit pinpoint precision, There are going to be times where you pull the trigger and the shot sails over or right or left and just misses your target completely. But that being said, so far, 2 shots, 2 massive paddlings, 1,200, 1,500. I'm at 2,700 damage in the first 2 shots. That ain't bad. So we're pushing up to the castle. Now, remember what I said about the castle early on. We want to take the castle from this side because it gives you cover, gives you the ability to hit people. Oh, hello. They don't know I'm here. Shh. See, even though they're in my detection radius, they can't physically see me because I'm below hill until they proc spot me. But unfortunately for these guys, they are pushing straight down the hill towards Terror because they feel some type of way about it. Now, T-57, you just screwed up. Pow! 1,427 damage. Say it with me, folks. 3 paddlings in a row. That was a paddling for sure. Now, I'm almost loaded. 12 seconds. Come on. Can I get loaded and kill this guy before he kills somebody else? I ram him. He's tracked. He's not going anywhere. And 3, 2, 1, death. 3rd kill of the game. 4th damage ribbon. Not really a paddling, but it was something. So me and Terror, once again, have taken very little in the way of actual damage. And have utterly devastated everybody we have come into contact. Look at this graveyard of tanks. Just one after another. The T-57's still like stone solid where he's like, oh crap, Death Star. Pow, dead. Oh, T-54, can we get the shot? Nope, he immediately sees me and runs for his life. Good call. Good call. Now, here's the thing. I don't like Immortals, generally speaking. I used to... Oh, E5. Thread the needle. Shot out. Pow! 784 for our 4th kill of the game. Can we get one more before we die? And by one more before we die, I'm going to do something incredibly stupid in a moment, because I have a bit of a grudge against some of the Immortals guys. Now, I don't know this guy in particular, but I used to be in Bull's Brigade. We had a thing with the Immortals a long time ago. And so when I see them, I generally go for them. I knew this was a bad plan, but I didn't care because, pow! 1,255 damage. That was a paddling. And a 5th kill. And now I'm trying to run. I'm like, Terror, get out of the way. I gotta go. Go, go, go. Nope. No, Power Ranger. Oh, well. Well, we knew we weren't going to get away with that. But if we had, it would have been amazing. Now that Terror finally finishes off the E100, it looked like our GW E100 put a hit on him pretty hard. And so while Terror's still alive, things are going to get a little bit slower, a little bit more interesting. Terror's getting his butt whooped right now. He's going to fight his backside off, but he doesn't have much left to fight with. And come on, Terror, get him, get him, get him. Got him. And then dies. Darn you, E50M. Now, our team has a 4-2 advantage. E50M and a Tortoise is all that remains of the enemy team. Now watch how badly this E75 throws his tank away. He is sitting in front of a Tortoise and an E50M. If he backs up a little bit, he protects himself from the E50M, and he does something to help himself with the Tortoise, but it is too late. Now, he does back up. He gets away from the Tortoise momentarily, away from the E50 momentarily, and then E50 snipes him. Nice shot by the E50. Artie. All that time those guys have been sitting there, tell me you haven't just completely, like, forgot about them. Now it is a 3-2 advantage. That's not looking preferable. Now, we still have a Waffle. And I believe an E5? No, it's the Mouskin. That's what it is, a Mouschin, or Mouskin, whatever you want to call it. We are going to watch this Mouskin fumble as well. We have this Waffle here, and a Mouskin has no health left. No way he can ever get into a fight with a Tortoise or an E50, because the moment they see him, he's dead. That's it. It's a wrap. Now, this Waffle, if he can get to a position to shoot at the guys that the Mouskin spots, then maybe we have a chance here and we don't leave it into the hands of the artillery. But I ping the map on the Mousekin and their base because he doesn't have the health, and I thought if I ping him and ping the cap, he might get a little bit of an idea, hey, maybe I should go over there and cap. That would force the enemy to come to him. Instead, he's playing and engaging on their terms, and that's not a good plan, especially when you don't have any health. Now, if the Waffle can get up to this, and I don't know if he would be able to see, even if they got spotted, because he's a little too far back. Now, the Arty, on the other hand, can definitely see them, but if they're able to hide from them like they have so far, even the Arty's not going to do us much good. And he's in no mood to reposition. So, buckle in. It's going to be a heck of a ride in a moment. So, Mouskin is pushing up. Not the best plan in the world, because he's going to skyline himself. Anybody for half a mile will be able to see him. And, yep, there it is. E50M. Oh, good lord. Come on. This is going to get ugly. We've got a Waffle who is seriously tunnel vision, knowing that the Tortoise was last spotted in the castle. Who's going to win the engagement? Come on. Oh, E50M drops the Mouskin, and the Waffle is right here. He gets 6th sense. He knows he's in trouble. He backs down. This E50M is about to make his last mistake. The E50M has played pretty well these last few kills, but he's going to make a mistake in the fact that he tunnel visions and he wants this guy. But he underestimates how much health the Waffle has. And when you're a one-shot hit and you don't kill the guy, guess what? You're dead. It's just all there is to it. This Waffle will dump 3 rounds before he gets loaded again, even with the small caliber gun that the E50M has. So, E50M wants a top gun. He's got 5 kills. Sounds familiar, right? So we got 5 kills, he's got 5 kills. Who's going to come out on top? Oh, Tortoise, that's not preferable. That's not preferable. He's got all the health in the world. And then E50M makes his mistake, and there we go. Now the Waffle kills the E50 and takes a round from the Tortoise, and the Tortoise mercy rolls him, leaving him with 38 hit points. Now, I do approve of what the Waffle's trying to do here. Believe it or not, he knows that if he can draw that guy out, a Tortoise versus a GWE 100, that is a juicy, easy target to hit. Though the E100 should have been able to hit him already. The GWE 100 should have had a shot there. I don't know if he missed or if he just wasn't paying attention in time. But either way. So Tortoise is going to push up on this Waffle, knowing that all the Tortoise has to do is hit him and this Waffle dies. The Waffle has to hit him at least twice to kill him. And he has to hit some pretty precision shots. Well, precision shots don't happen quickly. You have to aim. Oh, Tortoise actually did get splashed by the Arty. He was now a one-shot kill. The Waffle fumbles. That's the difference between having armor and not having armor. When you've got a giant house as a superstructure, and he's got a giant superstructure that is impenetrable. When your giant house of a superstructure is paper thin, nobody has to aim. All they got to do is hit your turret, and that's not hard to do. Now this GWE 100 knows that he needs to make something happen. And he makes a good move. He really does. He pulls forward to where he can spot the guy coming out over the ridgeline. The Tortoise can't shoot him from below the ridgeline. Guess who can? GWE 100. It's Arty. It can lob over stuff. So if he can spot this Tortoise, he has the advantage. And the Tortoise could hit him and not kill him. So Tortoise, showdown, gone. He gets the hit. Tortoise splashes the dirt. And that's the game. Thank you for not fumbling. 6 hits, 5 kills, lots of paddlins, 6,500 damage and 5 kills. That's got to be second on the leaderboard, even though I thought it would be first. Terror coming in with 4 kills, 3,700 damage, 9 kills, and over 10,000 combined damage between me and Terror. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.